2 weeks ago, as I was leaving my soccer practice, I saw some posters glued in various places. They said, "Desperate for money? Contact us at this number and forget all your financial problems." I took a photo with my phone and showed it to my mom at home. She warned me, "They probably won't hire you, you're only 17. But after some convincing, we decided to call. A sweet-voiced woman answered. "Are you interested in the job?" she asked. "Yes, I need more details," I replied. She explained, "Do you know Mono's Pizza? It's a pizzeria on the outskirts. Your salary starts at $5,000, increasing by $5,000 each day if you continue. Your shift starts in 3 days, from 5 p.m. to 4 a.m. Skeptical, I agreed, even though it sounded too good to be true. On the first day, I arrived at the address, a large, modern-looking establishment. Sophia, the woman from the call, greeted me warmly but mysteriously already knew my name. She introduced me to Jorge, the manager. He reiterated the unusual pay system and warned, "Follow the rules and you'll be fine." Curious, I checked a computer file labeled "Rules for Surviving Mono's Pizza." Initially, I thought it was a prank, but I read the rules anyway. 1. Turn off all freezers at exactly 6 p.m. or the noise will attract itbe. 2. If a clown-like customer arrives, serve him immediately. 3. Keep a printed copy of these rules. The list might change on the computer. 4. If the freezers turn back on after you've turned them off, hide in the basement for 10 minutes. 5. Sophia will never visit you after her shift. Don't let her in if she appears. 6. If someone calls for pizza after 1 a.m., take the order but never prepare it. 7. Once your shift starts, you cannot leave the pizzeria. As bizarre as it sounded, I took my position behind the counter watching the clock. At 5:30 p.m., Sophia left. My hands shook as I turned off the freezers at exactly 6 p.m. Moments later, I heard faint noises, like whispers, coming from the kitchen. Remembering the rules, I didn't investigate. Around 8 p.m., a man in a clown costume entered. Without speaking, he pointed to the menu. I rushed to prepare his order. He ate silently, paid, and left. By midnight, the environment seemed eerily quiet, yet I couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. At 1:15 a.m., the phone rang. The voice on the other end simply said, "Large pepperoni." My instincts screamed not to prepare it, so I followed the rule. Minutes later, there was a knock at the door. I froze. Peeking through the window, I saw Sophia, but her face was unnaturally stretched into a grin. I didn't open the door. As dawn approached, I felt a sense of relief. At 4 a.m., Jorge arrived, smiling. "Well done. Here's your first pay," he said, handing me an envelope. Inside was $5,000 in cash. Each night brought new horrors, yet the pay kept increasing. By the fourth night, I was making $20,000, but the tension was unbearable. On my fifth shift, I noticed a new rule in the printed list. Do not answer the phone after 3 a.m., no matter who is calling. On the sixth night, I broke. The whispers, the clown's silent appearances, the calls, and Sophia's distorted grin outside the window became too much. I resigned, leaving behind the promise of unimaginable wealth, but holding on to my sanity. Now, every time I pass by Mono's Pizza, I can't help but wonder what happens to those who stay until the end.